Hello, my name is May. Now, I'm going to share with everyone about my experience of living abroad and obtain some things from these experiences. What do you think about abroad? It is nervous, scary, exciting, luxury? Through my experience abroad, I could learn different culture and a sense of value. I lived in abroad for 8 years. When I was 4 years old, my father moved to Hong Kong for business. My mother and I decided to follow him 3 months later. After we arrived in Hong Kong, we were confused by some differences between culture, language, manners, and so on. We felt nervous, fearful, and excited. For example, food culture are different from Japanese general Chinese dishes. Hong Kong dishes are called yamucha. These dishes are char siu bao, Chinese snack, sesame soup with rice dumpling, and so on. These taste too strong, and some of them smell unique. So some people may dislike these dishes. As for language, Hong Kong speaks Cantonese. It's different from Chinese. In public culture and traditional culture, some people often cut in the rhyme. Most Japanese people would be angry with this situation, but Hong Kong people and Chinese don't mind it. Also, Hong Kong and China have the Lunar New Year in the middle of February, which is a traditional holiday about 1 week. So school, kindergarten, office, and some stores are closed during this week. Anyway, I returned the topic back to my actual experience. I transferred to the Japanese kindergarten in Hong Kong. There, I met a few friends that were half Japanese. This experience changed my life and created a chance for me to be interested in different cultures. In kindergarten, I couldn't speak English, but I can speak it now. However, despite not being able to speak English, I was able to collaborate with foreign people without fear and was fascinated with how they differ from pure Japanese and half Japanese. After I graduated kindergarten, I was admitted to Japanese elementary school and stayed here until I was 2th grade. This school had a lot of mixed friends too. I have especially communicated with mixed friends when I was 2th grade, and I often played them, and we always were together. Through my life in Hong Kong, I got along with mixed friends. I learned that international marriage between Japanese wife and foreign husband friend have a different life compared to me. Therefore, I learned to differentiate our value like a way of direction for the future again. After a while, I transferred to live in Singapore from 3rd grade of elementary school until 6th grade. I went to Japanese school again. Since then, I started to study English at Kumon again. Before I studied it in Singapore, I used to study Kumon in Hong Kong. But it is the first chance that I have studied English in detail. When I studied English in Kumon, my progress speed was very fast, and eventually, I wondered if my view toward diversity were important to me from then. I even started to do English studying for high school content. Through these studies, I found it pleasant to speak with local people with basic English. In addition to this topic, I moved up a class in my English system at school. So I also tried hard to raise my English classes at Kumon's English. When I was in 6th grade of elementary school, I thought about going to junior high school to make use of my English skills and wanted to share my experience with the trainee student. Putting my stories together, I was able to obtain the power to accept diversity of various races and observe things from international viewpoints. In the future, I want to go to a university related to an international culture faculty to make use of my experience from Hong Kong to my high school years. Today, it is necessary for many people to accept diversity and communication with other races. That's what we have to do. The world tends to work with globalization, and we were able to take a broad view of everyday life. I am able to understand the importance of diversity thanks to my experience abroad. Thank you for listening.